Something is really wrong with Ryan Garcia. A lot of incoherent gibberish. Now, Sean Garcia, who is the brother of Ryan Garcia, he's taken to his social media and he wants to say pray. He wants you guys to pray for Ryan Garcia in this, I guess, difficult time. That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Ryan Garcia is currently having what looks to be, from an outsider looking in, some sort of manic episode. Think Kanye West, think Britney Spears when she shaved her whole head up, think Doja Cat. We've seen it with celebrities. Orlando Brown is another one that comes to mind. And to say the least, it's bizarre. It looks real Oliver McCall-ish, who was a boxer that had a nervous or mental breakdown during his fight with Lennox Lewis. Some believe that Ryan Garcia is joking and this is all one big show and he's playing crazy. You know, and it is hard because for me, I only have my opinion on the situation. There's no conclusive evidence. See, this is what I hate about boxing is, and I'm partly to blame because I made people want to do it, get on the mic and try to make a career out of talking boxing on YouTube. I get it. I did this. I'm a pioneer. But the problem is you have so many people who now want to do it. The information is no longer reliable in many parts of YouTube or other platforms. You know, everybody wants to cover boxing now. So you have just pure chaos. It's like almost anarchy. You'll hear Canelo's leaving PBC, and then someone says Canelo's signing with PBC and staying with PBC to have his next fight. For Ryan Garcia, he's doing all this radical and extremely bizarre behavior that has the world talking. It's getting clicks, but I don't think it's the positive clicks that you would want to positively build your event, right? It's, in fact, quite the opposite. You have people saying the fight is on. Some people thinking the fight is canceled. And, you know, you're just hearing different things. So just imagine being a boxing fan, an insider is telling you, or what you think to be an insider is telling you, hey, you know, the fight is going on or the fight is canceled. And then the fight officially gets canceled or it goes on. And me, I strive to not clickbait y'all and not clickbait y'all as much, just pure content. And when it comes to Ryan Garcia, as of me recording the video, the fight is still on. Ryan Garcia took to his Twitter and said it's still on, and that's where we're at. The fight, as of me recording this video, so you got to look at the timestamps, because I told you this Ryan Garcia situation is extremely fragile. So it's liable to boil over at any moment. This is why you guys must subscribe if you like boxing talk, because I'm here to tell you every step of the way and give you the latest. Ryan's been acting weird. He has weird cryptic posts, you know, RIP and the death of Ryan, just insane stuff, right? As of right now, the fight is still on. So I'm giving you guys the latest and greatest reliable information. April 20th, we have a fight with Devin Haney, which I'll get to more in the end. Ryan seems so unfocused, and he's just doing a lot right now, and it's causing a lot of confusion. Now, his brother did take to his social media, and he posted this. You see it on the screen, and I'll read it. Quote, Sean Garcia, for everyone asking me about my brother Ryan Garcia, I'm sorry. I can't tell you guys if he's okay or not. I love my brother with all my heart, but I do not condone what he is doing. I have my own life and he does what he does with his. But my next fight will be against the Vargas son. Our teams are slowly going to make this fight happen. For now, I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym with it and have nothing to do with my brother's situation. Please don't give up on Ryan Garcia and pray for him. He is a great man. He is just under a lot of pressure. So that is the brother of Ryan Garcia, and that's what he's putting out. This has been a terrible promotion, a pure SHIT show, clown show. You have the brother of Ryan Garcia, and they always came across as pretty close, from seeing their interactions and whatnot. They always seem pretty close. And he's saying, I don't know what's up with my brother, just pray for him. He has his own life. I'm doing my thing. And I can't tell you if he's good. So that right there is a problem. Because again, Ryan Garcia and Sean always appeared, at least to me, and if you guys seen something different, let me know in the comment section. But to me, they always appeared like they were pretty close to one another. It didn't seem like they were not close. And he's telling you, I don't really know what's up with my brother. So that's not what people want to hear before a fight. And I understand that there are a lot of people who they just want to see the fight. My thing is, at what cost? Is Ryan trolling, or is something really wrong with him? If you go to this man's Twitter right now, it's so much gibberish. It sounds absolutely crazy. Now, for me, I think he might really be having some kind of manic episode. But again, it's all speculation. Some people think he's faking it and it's promotion for the fight. Some people think it's some advanced type of skullduggery to get in the mind of the Haneys and think he ain't training, think he ain't serious. And then he comes with this colossal game plan and performance. Some believe that what Ryan is doing is basically you will have a built-in excuse. If you lose, you can say, hey, all that stuff was true. I was mentally going through it, the world on my shoulders, me against the world, yada, yada, yada. But on the flip side, should you win, if you were to beat Devin Haney, then you could be like, you'll sound like even more of a G. You could be like, man, look what I did. I beat Devin Haney and I wasn't even at my best, or I was going through all these things. The reason why Ego feels that what Ryan Garcia is doing is potentially some kind of manic episode is because the people who are saying, oh, this is just promotion. Oh, don't worry about it, Ego. He's just promoting the fight. It seems so extreme and hurtful to the promotion that it's hard for me to wrap my mind around the fact that a person would do all of this if they truly wanted to keep the fight going, if they're truly sane, if they truly want the fight to continue. It seems like such a sabotage move, and Ryan is looking like a saboteur. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around somebody. I get it. Gen Z, they'll do anything for the clicks, and TikTokers, and you got these weird prank channels that do all this stuff and, talk about your girl's butt in front of you to make the guy mad, and then the guy wants to fight him. It's a prank. It's a prank. I get it. I understand. I make money online, so I know what goes on online. But for boxing, I've never seen all of this done. When Ryan Garcia was about to fight against Gervonta Davis, he wasn't doing all this. There was not this manic, incessant, radical behavior. Everything was fight focused. The disses were to Gervonta Davis particularly. That's why you got a purse on, Gervonta, and I'm gonna knock you out, Gervonta. And Gervonta was like, man, I'm gonna break his jaw. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that. I want to hear stuff like fight-centric things, some personals here, some pushing, some shoving, some trash talk. Floyd, he's an excellent example of this as well on the 24/7 series, where Floyd, he was like, oh man, Oscar De La Hoya, Oscar De La Hoya, he making me mad. I'm gonna go run it right now. And then Floyd would put his gear on and then go jogging. I can't wait. Oscar De La Hoya, May 5th, blah, blah, blah. And then he's getting you hyped for the fight. A lot of people who are saying that Ryan Garcia, this is staged, this is fake, this is gimmick, this is promotion. I beg to differ. Because this is the opposite of promotion. This is a demotion of the event. This is making the whole promotion look foolish. It's making the whole fight look like a farce, a spoof, a parody. It's making the whole event not look like must-see TV. The only thing it's doing is making it, at best, such a mockery and a spectacle, if you will, that you might want to tune in just to see the circus and the train wreck. Because, let's be real. That's why people like reality shows like Bad Girls Club and all that. And, Love and Hip Hop. They want to see the drama. But for boxing, and especially a fight that already kind of caters to a young generation, this can hurt you because that young generation, a lot of them stream. So there's a difference between positive promotion that makes you want to purchase the product or service, and then what Ryan Garcia is doing, which is worrying people that he's even ready for Devin Haney. Some people don't think he's training for Devin Haney. And then all you see with Devin Haney is professionalism, working out, looking in shape, lifting, running. It's not giving people hope or belief that Ryan can win it when he's doing this type of behavior. So therefore, even if it is, let's say what you guys are saying to the few or the people who are saying this is a gimmick, let's just take your word for it that he's just doing this only to sell tickets or pay-per-view. I would contend and comfortably argue that you're doing the opposite, especially the way Golden Boy has these tickets priced. I made a separate video about that. Check that on the channel. The way they have their tickets priced, that seems insane when you think the main event could fall through at any given moment because Ryan appears to be a lunatic, right? And to those that are in their mind, because again, there's no actual way to discern what the heck is going on. Ryan could be looking at his phone. It could be a prank, or it could be promo where he's like, ha, 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 and tweeting all this weird stuff and laughing or trying to sabotage the event. Maybe he's really not well. I don't know. But the thing that is concerning is you got people in his family like Sean Garcia, and he's saying, I'm sorry, I can't tell you if he's okay or not. Pray for my brother. I just showed you that at the beginning of this video. So no matter how you slice it, I feel like there's a lot of people involved in this. And if it was a game, if it was like staged, if you will, wouldn't his brother know what it is and not put this out? Like, this is a lot of people to have complicit for an elaborate joke. For example, that was his brother saying, I don't know what's up with him, right? Let's keep it going. This is his soon-to-be ex-wife, and I made a video about this. Again, to know what's going on in boxing news, subscribe. His ex-wife says, if all my followers who are believers, can you please pray for Ryan Garcia? We are not together, and I've been in contact with him, and he may seem fine, but he is not. I know in my heart he is being heavily oppressed. This is not a troll. I am genuinely concerned, and so are all his family members. We are not a part of any of this. We want him to get better, but this is real. Pray for him. So let me get this straight. Ryan Garcia has his brother doing these long posts like, hey, I got my own life to worry about. I love my brother with all my heart, but I don't know what's up with him. I don't know what's good with the boy. He got his ex-wife who's putting this long paragraph, right? He has his first baby mama, and she says, Ryan, tags Ryan Garcia. Ryan, your mom told me to just contact you on Twitter because you're on here and we can't reach you. Read your DM. Why do you have his baby mama Like, that just seems like a lot of work to pump fake. You get what I'm saying? So that's a lot of control of a situation to have the kid. You have two, well, I think he has 3 kids, but you got 2 BMs, 2 baby mamas, and you got both of your exes. One you're currently in the middle of going through a divorce with. You got them both on board to almost corroborate your story about, like, hey, we can't reach you, or hey, pray for Ryan. I just showed you that. Subscribe because I just showed you. That just seems like a lot of work. And then again, you have Sean, who's saying pretty much the same thing. You also had Henry, and it's on TMZ because, again, this is making waves. Ryan's behavior is so erratic, is getting traction. You have TMZ, and they're showing the conversation from Henry Garcia, and he's like, Ryan is okay, but he's just trolling the wrong way. So Sean Garcia, the brother, doesn't condone it. His dad said he's trolling the wrong way, and both his baby mamas can't reach him, and or they're saying he's acting weird and pray for him. And his brother's saying pray for him. And you want me to believe that this is at best positive promotion that really helps sell more tickets and pay-per-views, especially when the ticket prices, to begin with, no matter what, even if Ryan wasn't doing this, the ticket prices were pretty high. So I'll be surprised. You know, I'm not going to pass judgment. I'm not going to say the fight's canceled. As of me recording the video, the fight is still on. But this is completely bad news. And I need y'all to just subscribe to the channel, because I don't even want to keep going over the same things. And the more of you guys that watch the content regularly, then I can spend less time repeating myself. I really don't like to repeat myself. The content is all here. It's really up to you to embrace it. But this is one of many problems. You also have Ryan Garcia, who protested the location of the fight, right? He said he was going to try to bring it back to Vegas after it was already publicly announced that the fight was happening on the East Coast. Then the day before the press conference, he said, hey, y'all, look. And he posted a picture of weed in his mouth. This just is not normal behavior. And I'm sorry, all the people who are saying this is just for promotion, I'm not certain of that. I'm truly not certain of that, because, again, to orchestrate it with so many different people all involved, that becomes harder and harder. Like, you could do a surprise party, but imagine doing a surprise party where you have to convince everybody in the town to go along with the surprise party. Otherwise, your girlfriend would find out. That becomes harder to do, to convince everybody at her job to keep the secret. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So it just seems too elaborate. But to be honest, I don't even really care. The only thing I care about is I hope Ryan Garcia is well, and the people who love him get him the help he needs, if that is in fact the case. To be honest, if this is all a game and a troll, it's pretty pathetic, and it's turning people off. So you guys can pick and argue in the comment section as to what the intent is, and if this is real, the tweets on his Twitter, if he's hacked and stuff. The bottom line is April 20th looks like a complete clown show with all this stuff in the background. And surprisingly, Golden Boy hasn't addressed any of it. Oscar De La Hoya literally took time out of his day, and frequently does, to talk about Al Heyman and PBC and Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu. They just did a Q&A. Nothing's wrong with their fight. You're talking about Pitbull and Rolly. Nothing's wrong. Rolly's training, not acting like a weirdo. They're doing press and promo and Pitbull Q&A questions and this or that. Nothing's wrong there. But there is something wrong with your event, and Golden Boy has yet to even comment on it. They're saying the fight is still going on. Things are subject to change, as always in boxing, especially with this insane, crazed, erratic behavior from Ryan Garcia.